teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Hello and welcome here to Le Mans. We are about to start a 2-hour 24-minute race, as I'm setting off in a few days for, well, a bit of a long way around, but we will be ending up at the track, so it'll be very exciting. So I've been doing this a fair bit lately, and I thought I'd do a video on it because it's great fun. We're starting P4 behind the two Toyotas and the race-winning car from last year, the 50 Ferrari, and we are in the 51 race-winning 2023 car. But we can hear the music anyway right now. All of that as we come to the start of the 24 and 2-hour minutes of Le Mans that we are having here.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh dear, they were braking a lot. Gee whiz, Fuoco sending it. We got hung out to dry there, but that should have been expected, as Antonio Felix da Costa sub into 5th behind us. And the Toyota Porsche 963, of course, from Cadillac this year. Well, the team is. We need to turn down the boost. Anyways. Okay, start here as we round Mulsanne corner. Obviously could have been better, but we are in 4th. Not a bad place to be. We might be able to go for 3rd and see if we can't catch the Toyotas. Yep, clear. The hardest corner on the track, Indy. Don't like Porsche curves at all, especially like after Virage du Point gets really awful. Whoa-hey!
Lap 3:37.24.
Wagging the tail. that might be a 4th gear corner actually down in the Forest S's. Oh yeah, that'll be a ping. It's alright. We're being cheeky. Yeah, I am so excited. It's like waiting for Christmas all over again as a kid. It's gonna be so good. But we are catching the 2 Toyotas here, but we need to mind our boost or our electric ploy. I think we bumped at the start, but I don't think either of us are suffering from it. Which reminds me I need to uncheck damage repair. Do not repair, there we go. Flash the headlights, just, you know, emotional support flashing. Of the headlights, by the way, not like me Willie. We are kind of where we want to be right now, just hanging with the leaders. We're not pushing too hard. We haven't hit traffic yet, although that will be a little while, a couple of laps more. But yeah, the Porsche curves are just not my thing. Don't like them. They're terrible. This really is off camber. I've heard it for like a long while that it's off camber, that Corvette. I think that's Corvette. Is it karting? That's karting. Yeah, that's off camber. But then when I stood on the outside of it, I was like, oh yeah, it really is. Because you can definitely see it when you're there. But obviously the TV camera's being that high up doesn't show it that well, but it's definitely true. So there should be some new Phantom zones this year, which will be interesting to see. There should be one up by Tet Rouge. Oh, don't do it again. You did it again, you dickhead. And by do it again, dickhead, I did it again. I'm the dickhead. You must not do that again now. Das ist verboten. Running this race when we are at, yeah, just 8:30 we started. Magical time. Complete happiness about this whole experience. There is nothing better than Le Mans on Saturday night. It's just, oh, fantastic. Second best thing is Le Mans on a Sunday. And then the third best thing is Le Mans on a Thursday. And then fourth best thing is Le Mans on a Wednesday. And after that, it kind of doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Oh no, it's Le Mans on a Friday. because there's not really any top 24 action that day. Although I do want to do the track walk / cycle this year. We didn't figure out how to do that the last time we went, so we'll get that done this year. It'll be good. But like after that, those 5 days, anything after that doesn't matter. It's all the same to me. Like I'd happily sacrifice like birthday and Christmas to have a second Le Mans. Seems perfectly fine and a reasonable thing to do, really. At least for Christmas, it's like roughly halfway between 2 Le Mans. Like around that second weekend of December, it's like the midway point. We have stopped moving away from a Le Mans and we started moving towards Le Mans, which is always nice. Like that's a good thing about December, really. Also, yeah, the second area fan thing is on our right, and I'm excited to see that one. As that's nearly there. Are we wait? Oh, it's fine. But yeah, that's back there, and I'll focus on driving now, so we can actually make up some of the time we've lost. We're massively overheating the tyres. That wasn't a good exit. But it kind of helps when we're getting slipstreamed off of Mike Conway. We got Rexy dead last. PJ hired out the wheel. And the racing team. Gee whiz fucking hell. I feel like I braked at the right spot. But maybe I didn't. Oh well, it's AI, doesn't matter. It's a really unusual braking pattern into our arch. Ah, we're white. Yeah, we fucked that one. Whoa! Round the outside and push in! What a move! What a move! What a move! Chat disable. And we massively overheat at the left front. We have good pace in the car itself, so we'll get on with it.
Lap 3:31.42.
So we are 15 minutes into the 2+ hour race. Don't know why we brake, we did. So we can do a lot still. This should be a 2-stopper for us. She'll be able to do like 50-55 minutes on a stint. Or like 13 laps. Should be what we do anyway, if this is in any way realistic. What lap are we on now? This dash doesn't actually show it. See, in the Cadillac, you can actually see that. We can't see that there. Not that we can't actually see what our lap is here. Is it 11 laps they do? I just have it down as 13 lap stints they do. But that could just be a legacy. It doesn't matter anyway. We are driving a racing car. We can't worry about that right now. We're 0.3 of a second off Sebastian Buemi, and we're wondering about what lap we're on. Why don't we just drive? Okay, we're going to run, but we got nothing we can do with it. Turbo exit again. Doesn't quite matter yet though. We are 82 seconds away from reaching the back of the GT field, and it's gonna be carnage when we do. Although it does feel like it takes a bit too long to reach those cars. Maybe it's because they didn't leave a gap here, but I technically don't think they're supposed to in real life either, so I don't know. That is such a difficult corner. Just the kick before, you've got to get the car set up right into that and out of it. If it's wrong, you're going to have a crash at Indy, which isn't great. Hey, that section is awful. I know pro drivers really like those corners. I hate them. They're terrible.
Time 3:33.04.
That is what we call a sausage curve. Just driving like an absolute twat right now. I think we've overheated both front tyres. I think I mucked up my qualifying tyre selection, so we don't have any new tyres available. That's one way of checking that. We can bang on like some used softs on the front. So yeah, let's do that on the pit stop, just put softs on the front. But what have we got ones at? Yeah, we've taken a fair bit out of them. quick whack on new rears. Not wets. That technically shouldn't be allowed. You're only allowed to use wet tyres when the session has been declared wet. That would be me anorak coming off there. Also, technically, we should have a different allocation for the race, as it's Le Mans. At least it used to be. I don't know if it still is. That Le Mans, you had a certain set of tyres for practice and qualifying, and then a separate allocation for warm-up and the race. So we need to stiffen the rear bar now that we're getting lower on fuel. But what a magical time to be driving. Sun is low, especially on this section here. It's just magnificent. I missed the downshift there, or rather it rejected, which can really mess up my braking. Just reject a downshift like that, you just don't get the right engine braking because you can't shift down to the next gear in time. That was a great exit out of karting. We gained so much time there. At least 1/10, which is nice. Oopsie daisy. Oh, we lost it all there. I can't just as well forget about making the Dunlop chicane. If I get a rejected downshift, I'm not slowing down in time for that. So it's all about getting your button presses in at the right moment here. Don't tell me that was over. Ridiculous. Also, the good thing about being in third, you can see when we hit traffic. Although, in about 10-ish minutes, we should be seeing LMP2 stopping, but they might be stationary long enough for us to get past them. But if I remember correctly, the softs have an ideal operating temperature at 76 degrees. So really we need it to be in mediums right now, and maybe even a hard for the front left. But alas, I've used up my tyre allocation, so we're kind of stuck with softs. Because I'm an idiot who forgot that I changed that. Which is a nice thing they've done, by the way, I like that. Actually limiting tyres makes you have to think across a weekend of what you're going to do, and I didn't, and I'm now paying the price. It's kind of how it should be. No, that's the second gear corner, come on now. Oh, gee whiz. These rears are really not happy, and they're not that hot. But it's okay. We'll get through this. We'll whack on the other pair and we'll try and look after them a bit more. 2 hours to go. We've done 24 minutes. Oh, so yeah, they got blimps here, and it's just wonderful. I am such a child because I'm really, I was certainly the last time we went really excited to see the Goodyear blimp, and it didn't disappoint. It's great. It'll be there again this year. It's gonna be great. It may be cheeky marketing, but it works. It's cool. Yeah, easy there. We were looking in the rears, I think. Get the good old click up. Maybe 2 clicks up on the front bias there, or the brake bias, move it forwards. Whoa, easy go. Oh, it was slightly late. Moved it back a click just to get a bit less of the thing with the brakes. That's bad. I don't know, words are difficult when you're driving. Yeah, we're doing okay so far, all things considered. Haven't even hit the GTEs yet. God, I hate the Porsche curves. Shit! Fuck! Bollocks! Fuck me. Fucking hell, this is not working great. Hardwick, Claudia Schiavone. We got Satoshi Hoshino in the D station up ahead with Michael Wainwright and Mikael Fassbender. Christian Ray, Proton, Porsche, was it still Dempsey then? And Takeshi Kimura, Thomas Fleur, Sabo in the Iron Dames car. Can't miss it. It's pink. Give a courtesy flash there. Then we'll of course be back in Porsches this year with Mantai. Nana Rubber in the I forget, was it Matra or Delage? It was one of those. Probably it was Matra because the LMP2 was the Delage one. Then Luis Perez Compank, who's also run with his own team, I suppose, with Pecom Racing. In 23 he was with of course, and then we have Ian James in the oddly AMR Northwest car, which obviously was the one that other bloke, Paul Canadian bloke. Oh God, what's Paul Dallalana? There we go. Brain worked for a moment, but withdrew, and then we have the GMB Motorsports with Gustav Biek driving. They went bust. I mean GMB did. I assume the team went bust as well. And then Salmon Man, I don't think there's any relation to Pippa Man. I could be wrong. Then Chandler Hull in the Valkenhorst. Right, to go find a GTE to run. They got an entry via Asian Le Mans. Obviously they ran the BMW. And that wasn't a BMW they could run because they weren't able to get the big boy mate. Which was a bit disappointing. Would have been nice to have seen that one out. For the final run in 23 for that set of cars. I would just have the boring GT3s. We got Tinkerbell, Harry Tinknell. Whack the headlights on just in case. Pasquale Cosolino in the Fonus car. We can actually see Toyota in front of us, so we haven't lost too much time through traffic. That's positive. It was a bit frustrating there at the start, but hey ho, we made it through. And we got Nicky Katzberg driving with Ben Keating. We had some issues early on and they still won the race. They went a lap or two down. It was an incredible run. And then Thomas Neubauer. And that was all of the GTEs we can see. Although I suspect we might have to pit before we reach the LMP. Oh dear, right. We may have to pit before we reach the LMP2s. Certainly wasn't sure we'd slow down there, but we did. Oh, the sun is really low now. Oh, okay, that's great. Love that. That wasn't the line I wanted to take, but we took it and we enjoyed it, so it's fine. So much understeer. I'm amazed that floppy's still there. And that one.
That time was a 3:32.45.
No. That seems a bit early, doesn't it? I mean, we'll review it, obviously, when we get closer to pit in. Well, I suppose we might actually be unable to do it on energy. We have 13% now and we use 8.48 per lap. How many laps have we done? Can we see that somewhere? Oh, but what we can see is we're busy looking and then we're not seeing that there's a chicane coming up here. We have 1.4 laps left on our energy, which is not great. And I believe the actual halfway point in terms of kilometres are somewhere on this stretch here before the jump, which has been shaved down. Suppose, yeah, we will take that pit stop then. Oh my god, that sun is low. Well, you may wonder, with all that bright light, have we gone to heaven? The answer is yes. We are at Le Mans. Best place in the world. Good turn, please, for the love of the maker, thank you. And I don't even know, there's a lot of makers on this car actually, so yeah. I should have taken some mediums. That would have been very nice. Ah, fuck that one. But I didn't. Now I'm paying the price. Hey! It's also nice to see that they added in the thingy for the Road to Le Mans paddock over there. It's those little touches that I certainly tend to notice because, you know, I've been here. So I know what all the little features that are there that you don't normally see if you're just watching on TV. That was frantic, and we need to fuel save.
38.69.
Technically, we don't need to fuel save. What we need to do is use less hybrid boost, because that's where we fell down here. We have been far too aggressive on the old boosty. Oh yeah, we get a menu now, so we can have a look here. Tyres used 14 out of 14. So do we have a working mouse or no? If you're allowing me to put on a fresh pair of softs, I'm going to take a fresh pair of softs. Ooh, we have mediums. We are going to bang those mediums on the car. Also, this is a much less stressful way of doing it. Because, yeah, I ran this at some point. So, yeah, we're going to do what I talked about. Put a hard on the front. Fuel, yeah, we'll whack it up there. And we've got plenty of fuel in. That is fine. We won't repair that. 25 seconds. That could have been smoother. But hey ho, we are where we are. So these tyres are going to be not great in terms of grip. So we're behind Satoshi Hosino. I think retired from racing. Or certainly, well, I'm not racing last year, so yeah. We're not making that. Jesus! That bit of locking after the kink was what caused that. Being a bit too aggressive for coldish tyres. Oh, we're blinking in an AI race. Oh, hello! Hello, Toyota! Just missed a bit of locking and then rejected downshift didn't help. We've jumped at least a Toyota in the pits. That's positive. And yes, we absolutely need to go defensive at this point in the race. Absolutely, 100%. Oh, chunder steer. We're side by side down the Mulsanne. I cannot defend into Mulsanne corner. It's too risky. Oh, we fucked that massively. Fucking hell. Oh, that hardwire gun done. Oh, for God's sake, that sun is really... Oh, fuck me. We need to not push as hard as we are. Also, I've obviously turned down the regen as well, which doesn't help. I would imagine that makes us get less hybrid brake. I really don't like those. It's awful. You just can't have any confidence through them. It's horrendous. I'm fully supportive of any motion to go back to Maison Blanche. That just seems like a much better option. Sure, people might die, but I'll enjoy driving it more, so that's all that matters to me. So we need to not be locking so much. That's going to give us flat spots. Oh, don't tell me that was over. This must have been just a millimetre. Fucking hell. Another thing is, like, even in real life these days, it's an automated system that pings you, so you can't really argue with it. What's going on with the front? Do we need to, like... Let's not de-soften that one a bit. We didn't detach it, we just softened it. Soften the front bar a bit. Maybe that'll help. Oh, somebody locked up. They do that a lot, the AI. But we have jumped at least a few cars. A lot, actually. What's gone on? What happened with Bohemian Froco? Kevin Est jumped everybody back there. We could be catching these LMP2s in a really awkward spot. They're technically a bit quicker, certainly than me, through Porsche curves, so that would be really annoying. Ah, we're nowhere near them. Understeer! Oh, how I love you. So there's François Perrodo in front of us, and the A, of course, LMP2. Yeah, that'd be a pain. It would be a lot nicer if they just put the gravel right out to the edge of the road back there. So much nicer, because then there's like a straight punishment, you don't have to worry about that. need to just drive the lines that I know work rather than try to be super aggressive and push. What we did there was just being too hard on the inside of the first chicane, which understeers you on the exit. You don't have enough grip on your front tyres. This is so cool though. Racing into the night at Le Mans. Oh no! We've done just over an hour of the race now. And we are P2, which is good. It could obviously be better. It could be P1. But yeah, I don't think that's in us today. We'll just get through here and take what we can get.
through 32.89.
Right, George Kurtz, Mr. CrowdStrike, who took down all of the internet and all the computers last year. If anybody was wondering why he wasn't racing all of a sudden and why APR lost their CrowdStrike sponsorship, that's why. He was busy trying to deal with the fact that his company, because billions and billions of euros of lost income and revenue, or whatever you call it, for like everybody airports, all that whole menagerie that was shut down, or because CrowdStrike cocked it up. These are some moves being made, holy shit. Shook me off onto the grass. Thanks, Rui Andrade.
That time was a through 35.61.
This is proper Le Mans right here. When you're running in like multiple different kinds of traffic at once. Jesus.
Lap 3:35.99.
We just need to back up our braking a bit now. Now, ironically, I think temperature's gone out of the right side tyres. Oh, Dorian pas in front. She's telling us, I think, unfortunately, she's gone the single-seater route.
Time 3:34.10.
yeah, easy now. Don't hit the inside, you'll understand the exit, you know this. Come on, that's bullshit. Oh, we have enough fuel. The question is, we don't have enough energy. Just. Yeah, we're just 1% of energy.
3:39.19.
Short. We could have made it on fuel. So what can we do here with the tyres? I think we'll put on a medium there, and then we'll take the softs everywhere else. Oh, we didn't do tyres before. That's a problem, given what I've just done. No, I've just taken softs all around, so it's fine. Obviously we stall there because we're professional. Oh god, look at that tyre temp. Oh god. That's not going to be great. I thought they were a bit hot the last time round. We must not have changed the tyres then. You can't push. Tyres are cold. We're gonna have to do a splash as well, I reckon. Oh, for God's sake. I think just ploughed. Come on now, you must be getting a bit warmer. No, still 60. I mean, that's alright, 66. We are getting there for the softs. We're under pressure from Buemi behind. We're losing Fuoco in front. And then we overdrive it because we're idiots. Well, that's not how I wanted the race to end, punted by Buemi, but it happens apparently. Thank you all for tuning in. Goodbye for now.